Hi guys, I'm Shmee. Hello and welcome back to the channel where check out this view here in Miami, Florida, where today I am at long last catching up with Randy and the team from Savage Garage. It has been quite a while, but today is very much going to be Lambo Fever. Randy has added another Aventador to the collection, just picking up a new Aventador SV Roadster in Verde, Ithaca. It looks stunning. Today we're going to take out that car as well as the SVJ and also his new GT3 RS Weissach package, which has an IPE exhaust as well. But before we get to the cars, at the moment with this stunning view, I am here at the incredible Porsche Design Tower, where a year and a half ago when I was here in Miami with my Ford GT, we took it up to the penthouse. This building has a car elevator with garages on the same level as the condos. So despite being this high up above the sandy beaches below, the cars are up here. We're going to catch up with Randy, go and check them out, get them downstairs, and then it's going to be time to go out for a Lambo Fever drive. As amazing as this view is, we're going to head inside and catch up with Randy. How you doing?
I'm an amazing view. Thank you. You're welcome. Come on in, man.
Thank you very much. It's good to see you. It's good to be back here.
Absolutely. Hello, everybody.
I gather you have some new toys we need to take a look at.
We got the garage full of nice green toys downstairs.
Some very, very lime green toys. And how cool is it? I know we're about to get there, but they're literally up here, even though we're way up into the air.
Yes, they're actually one floor below. So this is the 21st floor, and the cars are actually on the 20th floor.
Should we go find them?
Yes, let's go look for them.
Head on through. I just find the concept of this so ridiculous. So you arrive at the building, you drive in.
And literally you have, this is just to see, it's just basically your door to your garage right here in your house. Which is so awesome.
So down here, in theory, are your two new lime green babies that I've not seen.
Yeah, if they're not, we have a problem.
Hopefully tucked into the garage.
Not a lot of thievery going on here at the Porsche Tower.
Wow. Check that out.
Yep.
Aventador SV Roadster in Verde, Ithaca. GT3 RS Weissach in Lizardgrün. You've literally just picked this up.
I literally yesterday picked this up, finalized the deal. A lot of people have been following on Instagram. I was going back and forth between a Le Mans blue one and this. This ended up being the better choice, and here it is.
Stunning. I have always had a big thing for Verde Ithaca, especially on the V12 Lambos.
Yeah, between that, Arancio Borealis, and what's the other one that I absolutely love? I mean, obviously Grigio Telesto.
Yeah, like
those
SVJ.
Those are my favorites, but I really do like the blue too. But this car just knocked it out of the park for me.
Absolutely mega. And both of these cars are fitted with IPE exhausts.
Yes. This has got full IPE exhaust, all the way headers, everything. And this is totally straight piped monster. And it shoots flames like no one's business. And it's got those beautiful blue titanium exhaust tips.
Let's come down here. Oh yeah, those are cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I think, from my understanding, you can't start cars up here, can you?
You can't start cars up here, but I think we should go start cars downstairs.
Yeah, basically get the system which comes up with some rails that basically go under the cars, take them down on the lift.
It has what's called a transfer skid plate. So the plate rolls out almost like a dolly system and has 4 actuating arms that lift the tires up and slide it right back.
Magic. Well, we'll get this process done. We're not actually allowed to be in this room when it happens for safety and all of that. And then we'll see them downstairs, or maybe, can we ride in it?
We can do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. We'll go down in this then. This is the moment of delicately trying to squeeze in.
Careful the door on the wall.
Yeah. We're good. We're good. There we go. No, I do need to hold it, but we're okay. I've got this.
Yep, you got plenty of room.
Got to be flexible to make this work. Magic. I'm in. Cool.
All right.
And then we're gonna have to sit completely still so that the sensors don't get triggered by us.
Hey buddy, can you send down the SV? And then after I'm coming out, can you send down the GT3?
Well, this is cool. The lift has just arrived, the doors have opened, which means in theory in a moment, we can hear it, that's the sliders.
Yep.
Coming underneath the car.
Take us away. Oh.
Yeah, there we go, it's underneath the car.
Yep.
Now we're being pulled back in. Farewell to the GT3 RS for the moment. This is kind of cool, inside the box.
So what's going to be really incredible is when it magnetizes to the garage, and when it unmagnetizes, it feels like it's floating. And the same people who designed this designed the Tower of Terror.
Okay.
Literally. So it has that same sort of floating feel. So you'll hear the magnets uncharge right there, and then it'll float.
Yeah.
And then it just floats.
And then we've been kind of disconnected from the floor. Yeah, we're moving slightly. And down we go. This is the weirdest sensation. And that's a really cool view up top as well.
It just drops you.
Whoa, bright sunshine. Late afternoon sun.
That's a cool picture.
Yeah, it is. Just like that,
that's cool.
We're down. Amazing. We have arrived then on the ground floor. The machine slides us out. The doors close behind us. And then in a second, it'll be time to start up and drive out. Oh yes, the sound of the IPE titanium system. That's mad. And now basically we just drive out and go up for the time being to where the SVJ is waiting. Totally absurd. That's really loud in here. And here comes the GT3 RS. It's actually parked the other way around so the doors can open so you can get into the left side of each car from up top. Similarly though, that will spin around and then out it will go. Oh wow, that sounds good. That sounds nuts, valves open. Oh, and with the carbon lip. That sounds mad. It's a beautiful day to go for a drive with the cars, and in fact, I think in just a second, we're going to find the SVJ as well, which is just chilling in the car park at the moment. And then we'll be heading on out. All right then, Aventador SVJ in Grigio Telesto, the car that I am driving for the moment. Let me take a step on board here. We will get it started up very quickly. Oh yes, that sounds absolutely ridiculous. So I need to put the seat back, get comfortable, and in just a moment we'll be heading out. We've come just a couple of blocks down the road to group up with all of the cars, the SVJ, the G63, the SV Roadster, and the GT3 RS. But this car, Randy, it's ridiculous.
It is, it's insane. Alex and Gentani, you hooked this car up. It is so amazing. The poles, the sound, the explosions, it's absolutely insane.
I mean, I've only just driven it 100 yards or so, right? Quietly, trying to be quiet.
We could hear you pulling out of the Porsche just sitting here, and the Porsche was running. And that's insane. That Porsche is loud too.
This is by far the loudest Aventador I've ever driven. We've also got your satin black G63, and we've got the two lime beasts up front.
Absolutely.
And the sun is starting to set. We should probably go for a drive before it gets too dark.
Yes, let's go along the beautiful highway up there and let's get some beautiful sun.
Definitely. And this is going to be quite the experience. Now that we can see the car in all of its glory outside. The same car, well, it was about 1.5 years ago now that we met up and went out in this.
Yeah, it's been that long. And now it's got almost 22,000 miles on it.
Which is absurd.
When we flipped, we flipped, what did we flip when we did it? 16,000 I think it was when we were together.
That, yeah.
Yeah, so it didn't do much this year because of COVID and stuff, and also had to get it
lots
fixed.
of other cars to drive as well.
Yeah, exactly, we have other choices, but the ECU got replaced on this, so it was down for one of the rallies. But I love this car. This is my beast, and it will be in my collection forever.
Yeah, a special SVJ and probably the highest mileage SVJ.
Don't know, but
wouldn't be surprised. It will be. Epic. Well, let's head off in a second. Right, let's get back on the road. A lot happening, all basically at once, but I'm going to start this back up. Not going to be able to hear what Randy's saying in just a second. Yeah, we're doing a U-turn. Crazy man. Right, okay, windows down probably in a moment. Lots and lots of noise. It's very, very, very humid being Florida. Well, let's go. Follow the SV. I can't actually hear that car over there. Well, now I can. Now I definitely can. Okay, we're just in Strada mode. If we go here and pop it into sport, things get even crazy. You can hear the GT3 RS behind. And this is This is mental. When you're cruising along with two Aventadors and there's a police car over towards the other side and you want to be as quiet as possible because we don't want trouble. I know Randy probably doesn't mind, but I would rather not find myself in trouble on my first drive in this car, because last time I was passengering with Randy when we went out in it. Crazy to see it here now, because that was up near to DC at the time. I hope we've got the others behind you. I can just spot them in the mirror. The GT3 RS and the G63. So we're going to head to a pretty cool causeway. Oh, we're in auto. We definitely wanted in manual. Need to put the lift system down. Goodness, these cars are just ridiculous. Even driving, I mean the downshift, even just driving gently and fairly quietly, all things considered. Sound of ridiculousness. I think we've got the GT3 RS here as well. Things have got a little bit silly, but if I go into neutral, this car, every rev you know is a fireball. You hear that bang, that thunderous explosion, which is definitely a big yellow flame spitting out at the back. The noise of the Porsche sounds incredible with the flat six.
Somebody got rev bombing right when a police officer drove past. Oh yeah.
Whoops. Hopefully not trouble, hopefully not trouble. This is where we back up slowly with the GT3 RS in the mirror, because we don't want a burnt front bumper on an SVJ from the flames out of the back of his. We're in Corsa at the moment, by the way. Obviously in Corsa, the more hardcore mode, that's where everything gets as crazy can be, much firmer. We do have the nice seats in here though, not the full buckets, and these are so much more comfortable to be in than the really hardcore, ludicrous, uncomfortable Lamborghini seats that many of the SVJs and the Performantes have. I think we're just a little bit stuck in the traffic lights here. It's pretty dark now, the sun is starting to go down. So this is turning into a pretty spontaneous evening. I'm not gonna lie, I'm sorry it's quite so dark, but we've heard about an event this evening, so we're actually going to take all of the cars over to an event to see, well, I guess quite a lot more. We'll have to go with the flow and basically see what's there. For the time being, this is just so absurdly loud. Let's close the window just so I can hear myself think for a second. Obviously quickly getting dark. I think Florida we have very heavily tinted windows, so let's keep my wits about me. So if it wasn't already obvious, we're now back on the road. Just jumped in the car and we're immediately off, completely in the pitch dark, so I apologise for that. Whenever I'm with Savage Garage, we always seem to find the police cars, whatever we do. So this is where you want it in 6th gear, in strata mode, and take it easy. Fortunately, he's peeled off, so we're all good. But just a gentle cruise, you know, nothing to see here, nothing at all unusual or extreme or noisy or anything like that. And in fact, given quite how loud these things are, I imagine we'll just take it easy for the moment. This is mental. This is mental. That's mental. They're all mental. Perfect. Savage. Exactly. That sounds good too. And the G-Wagon. checkpoint for a moment, and these two are just absolutely deafening. I don't know which is actually louder, but together, my goodness. Anyway, the two lime green Savage Garage cars have found two more lime green cars, both Tesla Model 3s, quite heavily modified to be honest. Look at how low that is actually sitting. Gigantic wheels, new body parts as well, both in the satin lime green, the camo wrap on this one, and then of course the Savage Garage Army with the G-Wagon parked at the back. But what mental cars these two Aventadors are. When I said it was Lambo Fever, this is definitely a lot of Lambo Fever, a lot of very, very noisy, naturally aspirated V12s, the Gintani exhaust, the IPE exhaust, both cars lower than standard, both limited editions, one of 900, and the SV Roadster is one of 500. There were 600 coupes, and there are 800 Roadsters of the SVJ. This, the permanent Savage Garage member, and I guess that might be becoming so as well. That car down here, just mega. What an awesome drive that's been, and we're not even at the event yet. That was a quick break. We're now heading on over. We've also been joined by Brooks with the 765 LT. Looking good, looking very good. More lime green. I just realised that's actually quite quiet. Right, we need to get in the car and go, and probably we should have swapped these the other way around. Maybe, instead of this, I should have a lime green GT500. Just saying, just saying. Anyway, let's come get in the car so that we can go, because everyone is basically waiting for me. That's silly loud. Okay, and this is silly dark, but let's start it up. Okay, window down, 765 going, let's get belted up. We are rolling on out, so I guess we better put it back into Corsa, given we're going to an event right around the corner, and manual, of course. And we have found where we are arriving. We have a car park. I see Nissan GTR, I see Audi R8. Doing, where we're going, how we're parking, what the plan is. All I know is the noise of this, even just like the idling Aventadors, is like We have got ourselves here then a line of presumably very powerful Nissan R35 GTRs. We've got the R8, another GTR over that side. That's a little bit scary. We've got a Ford truck on steroids, absolutely massive. We've got a Supra. There's also a C7 Corvette ZR1. I've always liked those things. Bit of a mix of cars. And then the lime green squad over that side. Well, my ears are kind of gone. That was verging on every possible word the thesaurus could throw at you for crazy. What a thing! We are basically arriving back then at the Porsche Design Tower, which I think is going to bring an end to the fun and antics with the Lambos and more today. Having started up in the condo, having come out with the cars, I do need the lift system very quickly here though, to enjoying the chaos of driving with multiple ridiculous Lamborghinis. I'm not entirely sure which way I'm going. I guess I'm going to go up towards the top, but yeah, this has just been totally ridiculous and a lot of fun. I mean, there's something about a V12 Lamborghini, not the same in terms of driving dynamics as a V10, but to drive, just absolute hilarity. So a huge thanks to Randy for today. This has been amazing fun, but I think for now that is all. I'm sure we'll be getting up to something again very soon, and again a congratulations for the Aventador SV Roadster and for the GT3 RS, both of which are new. For now though, that's all. Thank you very much for watching guys, and I'll see you very soon. Cheers!